I was listening to Rob Moore's book, Money, and in there he talks about four repellents of wealth or money or success in a way. So he described this as B, C, D, and J. So I just wanted to share this with you so you can actually start the process of getting rid of these repellents in your life. So develop those strategies to get rid of these four repellents. So the first is blame. You blame anyone and everything about situations happening in your life. So the government, the system, the media, the clients, your customers, your buyers and sellers and parents and everyone, because blame will actually only change two things. One, it will change people's perception of you. So if you're someone who is just blaming and blaming things all the time, people will begin to view you in a different way. And second, it will change the way that you yourself view yourself. So it will begin to change that. So it is a waste of your energy because you become bitter, not better. Yeah. So stop blaming. You need to take full and final responsibility for everything that is happening in your life for which you have control. The things that you control, you can change. So you need to take full responsibility for those. For the things that you can't control, just let them go because you can't do anything about them. So stop blaming the system, the government, or your clients, your parents, or anyone for situations that are happening. So you need to take full and personal responsibility for the things you can control and let go of the rest that are out of your control. So that's the first, blame. The second is complain. This is the result of blame, anger, and other emotions. So you begin to complain, and whine about anything and everything. So again, this is just a waste of energy. It just drains you. One of the strategies or techniques you can actually take in order to get rid of this is to do a 30-day no complaint challenge. So for 30 days, don't complain about anything at all. So you can use strategies like, for example, have a rubber band on your wrist. So every time you complain, you either pinch yourself or you pull the rubber band so that it reminds you that this is a 30-day no complaint zone. So because by the time of those 30 days, you're likely to have developed a habit of not complaining, and you can carry that on. So it does go to improve your inner happiness and your inner wellness and your inner well-being. So it is a good strategy to deploy. Take this 30-day no complaint challenge and see how you get on. You'll find that you will develop that good habit and that wellness and good feeling of happiness inside you, because it is a negative emotion that you're trying to get rid of. Yeah. The third is defend. Again, total energy drain to defend your inner positions and decisions to anyone and everyone. Because most likely the people you're actually defending against, they don't want to be defended at all. Maybe, they love being who they are, and that is what they are. So, it's pointless and just a waste of your energy to be defending, because you yourself, you get distracted from what you should be doing because you're putting your energy in the places that are not right, not the right places. Practice listening, smiling, and thanking those people for criticizing or doing things that they don't like or you don't like about them. And you can elegantly just walk away, without saying anything at all. So that's a good way to practice, not trying to defend yourself. Just listen, smile, thank them, and say nothing, and elegantly just walk away. I was at a garden center the other day, and with these 2-meter social distancing rules. So there was a couple who were standing in an aisle, and the way they were standing, it wasn't possible to be 2 meters apart. So I just elegantly walked in between them, and one of them started shouting, "Hey, are you not aware of these 2-meter social distancing rules? You can't just walk past people like that." And for me, with what I know about not needing to defend myself, I just, smiled, listened, and thanked them for the reminder and just elegantly walked away. Instead of creating an argument, trying to defend myself, saying, the way you're standing is not possible to be 2 meters apart, because that would just be a waste of my energy and time, which I, you know, managed to use, to actually look at what I was looking for and just walked away and still preserved my inner wellness and feelings without actually getting distracted by the process. So that is a good way as well of getting rid of needing to just defend anything and everything. Okay, so the fourth is justify. Because by justifying the things that you're doing or your decisions, it actually may indicate that you're actually doubting those decisions yourself. So like defending, it's also a waste of energy that you can use for other things. Why did you need people's approval? Why do you need people's approval unless they are people you respect and love and care for? These people who mean a lot to you. But otherwise, anyone else, why do you have to defend your positions? Because you're authentic and true to yourself, and honest about your instincts. Instinctively, you know that. So why do you have to defend it, or to put it out there? As long as you're authentic and true to yourself, that's all you need to know, because that's all you knew. Oh, and often it's not advisable to actually tell people what you're planning to do, just to avoid, or so that you don't get to create that resistance of having to justify yourself, because that will throw you out of plan, out of tune, out of where you need to be, because you need that focus on your plans and what you need to do. So people can just get to see the results once you've done what you're planning to do. Otherwise, you get to create this resistance, which will sidetrack you from the main purpose of the thing that you're looking to do. Yeah, so sometimes it is good to keep your plans to yourself, so you don't have to justify anything to anyone, and you don't create that resistance of people asking, oh, but why this, or why that, or this and that, because that will just sidetrack you. So now I just wanted to share with you a short list of things of not to do when it comes to blame, complain, defend, and justify. So just the 7 tips I want to share with you. The first is, don't listen to poor people. Yeah. The second is, don't read the tabloid newspapers, because they tend to be full of negative stuff, things that will cloud your judgment or emotions, to sidetrack you from the main things that you're looking to do. Yeah. The third is, don't take people's views personally. Just walk away. Just, it is what it is. What they think is what they think. You can't control that, so don't take it personal. The fourth is, don't follow the masses. There's no need for that. Just intuitively follow what you believe in. Fifth is, don't make any excuses. You don't need excuses. Just go about your business. Sixth, don't be scared to be true to yourself. As long as you're instinctively authentic and honest with yourself and what you're doing, you have to be yourself. Don't be afraid to be yourself. And the seventh is, don't fight unimportant battles. Battles that don't serve any purpose, they don't help you at all. They are not relevant to the goals and the plans that you have for yourself, because again, it's just a waste of your energy that you can use for better purposes. So I hope that's been quite useful to help you to start the process of identifying and getting rid of these repellents of success and worth. So B, C, D, and J. Blame, complain, defend, and justify. You don't need this. So if you can start to develop those strategies to get rid of these repellents, then you can set yourself up on a goal to that good inner feeling of happiness and wellness in yourself. And also remember those strategies, the 7 strategies that I've shared with you, that you can also use in relation to blame, complain, defend, and justify, which is, don't listen to poor people, don't read the tabloid newspapers, don't take people's views personally, don't follow the masses, don't make any excuses, don't be scared to be yourself, and don't fight unimportant battles that don't serve you. So I hope you go out there, experience, learn, and grow, and begin the process of getting rid of these 4 repellents. Until next time, cheerio.